friends, it's Jasmine. I hope you're all doing very well today, and welcome back to another travel vlog on this solo travel journey where I'm currently here in beautiful Bali in Ubud. Today is another very exciting day to be alive, and I feel like in every vlog there's always something very exciting. But today in particular I have been waiting a while because I'm going to be doing an Ayurvedic consultation finally. If you have been watching my videos for a while, you may know that I'm very interested in Ayurveda and just health in general. Health truly is our true wealth. Today I'm about to head over to a centre which is just nearby. I'm gonna walk there. Appointment is at 10:30. I made this appointment a few days ago. You're not meant to eat more than 3 hours beforehand, so I haven't had breakfast yet, but I'm just so excited to learn more about my health and which areas I need more balance in. It's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. To be completely honest, in the past few months I just intuitively feel like my health hasn't been at its best where it can be, and to me it's just very important. So I'll share with you the results afterwards and my whole experience, so let's get going. Oh, natural shampoo. Yeah. Oh, okay. So you just apply it every day? Or before shampoo, and you just leave it in like a few hours?
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you. I'm very excited. Oh, this is such a cute bag, like newspaper.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. Thank you. Kissing. So I just went into a store called Utama Spice. It's pretty well known in the Ubud area, and they just have lots of natural products, no parabens, no synthetic things. And I just got a hair oil as well, just to promote my hair growth. And they have a whole selection of different oils as well, and the base is coconut oil. They have a lot of cool stuff in there. You can do your own DIY body scrubs and lip balms as well, which is super cool. And the lady was super nice as well. So if you do want to check out Utama Spice, it's just along Monkey Forest Road. It's such a lovely day today. Blue sky. Oh, they're playing around. Another one coming. Just be sure to not look at them in the eye and you'll be okay. So I'm just using Google Maps, and apparently this is the way to get there. And it looks like I need to walk through the monkey forest again. And I think it's just that walkway over there. A lot of you always ask how I get around places and how I don't get lost, and the simple answer, Google Maps. It's gonna be your best friend when you're traveling. So I just hold out my phone with Google Maps on it, and so far I'm on the right track. And this is why I also recommend, if you're gonna be traveling, to always get the local SIM card, and that way you can access data, so you're not just reliant on Wi-Fi and you can use Google Maps. So we have arrived now at Amrita City Ayurvedic Health Centre, just down there. I've just arrived now, and you can see they have other Ayurvedic treatments as well, like Abhyanga, all these other ones, and also you can do a Panchakarma treatment too. They have a book here called Women in Bali, and I just flipped over to this page here, which is so interesting. It's about the High Priestess and the spirituality, and these pictures are so beautiful.
Do you mind taste of the herbs?
No, I'm willing to do anything for health.
But I would say that it's better to take it in a powder form mixed with warm water.
So I'm just still not sure what I should be eating. Like just mostly cooked foods.
For the breakfast, if you can find a gluten-free kind of porridge and things, but not mixing fruits. Depending on the climate, if it is more warm, then some fruits and juices are also okay for breakfast. If it's more winter, cold, then something warm. And for lunch also, anything which is cooked vegetables which is in this list. Once you get better with the bloating and the digestion, then slowly you can reintroduce and see how you feel. We have a vata balancing tea here.
Oh, okay.
So that is actually with all these herbs. Continue the meditation. Stretching and yoga is important. So a gentle, calm, relaxing hatha or in yoga, those are the best.
I think that during my eating disorder, well over a year, I did rarely have any oils or fats, which I think may have had an effect.
Yeah, oil is needed. Our fire is like a oil lamp. It needs that oil to ignite and to burn, and also food needs that oil quality to mix and to move. Otherwise everything gets more dry. When it's more dry, things can't absorb, it's become more hard.
So I've just finished my Ayurvedic consultation now. It's around 12:30 p.m. To wait a bit for them to give me the herbs as well, but I'll share everything with you once I get back. That is some heat outside. I'm fully sweating right now. The hotel staff, they left my breakfast inside for me, so I'm gonna go outside and enjoy this. Can still eat fruit, thankfully. I didn't open the door. feel like I have a lot more clarity now, and I feel like I just need some time to process everything that the doctor said to me. And I know a lot of you would be interested in what the doctor said, and I know it's very personal, but I am really happy to just share vulnerably with you because I want to help as many of you as I can as well. And by me describing and sharing my experience, I hope it can just raise awareness within you as well if there's any imbalance in you, and to really invest in your health, because like I said, health is true wealth. So ever since I was first introduced to Ayurveda almost around a year ago, I've always wanted to do a proper Ayurvedic consultation. Here in Ubud, which is known as the Healing Centre, they have an Ayurvedic health centre. I thought that I would take this opportunity as I'm here to do one, and I'm truly just so grateful that I did it today. When we know our bodies even more, then we can do things to help us be the best version of ourselves and thrive, and health is just so important. I haven't spoken about it, but the past few months I have been struggling a bit in terms of my digestion, my digestive fire. So I really just needed help. I needed help, and we all need help sometimes. I'm not an Ayurvedic expert or anything like that, but I have been learning quite a bit about it. And if you didn't know, Ayurveda is the science of life. It originates from India, and it is the world's most ancient health system. And if you haven't heard about it, I highly recommend that you look into it. And if you just search online, what is my Ayurvedic dosha, there are some websites with some actual quizzes that you can do. Truly, it just tells so much about you, and it makes so much sense because it is based on nature, and that we are part of nature, and we're composed of 5 elements, which are air, space, water, fire and earth. Now I'm focusing on foods that work with my body type, and like I always say, we're all so uniquely different, and what is healthy for you may not be healthy for me, and vice versa. So don't ever compare what you eat or your lifestyle to anyone else, and just focus on what makes you truly feel good. And that's what Ayurveda is about as well, finding what is unique for you, your dosha, your imbalances, and working with that. And there are 3 main doshas, which is a Sanskrit word for mind body type, and they are Vata, Pitta and Kapha. We're all constituted of varying amounts of these 3 doshas. For me, I'm predominantly Vata, then Pitta, then Kapha. You can tell this through your physical aspects, through your mind as well, and like I said, take a quiz and you will find out. So as for the consultation, it is 1 hour, and you pre-book beforehand, although I'm sure mine went a lot over 1 hour. So the doctor, who was really nice, he started off by asking me what I would like to have my consultation about, and of course he asked some questions as well, such as what dreams I'm having, any stress, what I do for my job, my appetite, which really has been quite irregular recently, and we also talked about my eating disorder and how it has contributed to my current state of health. It definitely still has an impact today, even though I am healing and recovering. It was many years of restricting, and of course that did do a lot of damage to my body. What the doctor did pick up also was that he felt I still had some sort of trauma from childhood still lingering within me, which is impacting my digestion and making it weak, and that of course manifests as excess Vata, which I am quite imbalanced in terms of Vata. My Vata is like way up there. Yeah, speaking about my eating disorder, how it started, I was about to cry. Actually, after I came back, I had a good cry because I just needed to. I'm really glad that he mentioned that, because now I know that I need to do some more inner work on healing that. Honestly, his session was also kind of like a therapy session, and a lot of things he said I speak about myself, such as focusing on the present moment and not comparing yourself to anyone, to enjoy happiness now, and that happiness starts with you. It's just always really nice to hear it from someone else as well, especially in person. No matter who you are or how put together someone appears to be, therapy sessions and counseling can really help you a lot with your mental health. In a way, the doctor reminded me that we are what we digest, and everything, our health, it all begins with our digestion and our digestive fire, which is near the solar plexus. He typed up a whole sheet for me as we were speaking, and he told me some foods to avoid and some things to introduce as well. So for me, because I'm very Vata imbalanced and I want to bring it down, Vata is very dry and airy, so essentially you just do the opposite. So avoid dry foods, avoid airy foods such as beans, chickpeas, soy, dairy, gluten. So eating when not hungry, which is intuitive eating and something I'm always working on. Also not too many chilies. And he also actually did a tongue analysis where I just stuck out my tongue and they can just observe and see if there's any extra coating. My tongue is all fine, just still a sign that my digestive fire is still okay, but it just needs some healing. And then I can introduce some tea such as ginger tea, cumin, fennel, and licorice. So continue meditation, yoga such as hatha yoga, yin yoga, and all relaxing activities that really ground the vata. So definitely no strenuous activities, which the other day I just hiked a mountain, so but that's okay. He said that you don't have to take things too seriously, which yeah, I just really like that, doctor. And you don't have to be too strict or anything either. Just focus on enjoying life, really joy and the present moment, and that heals so much. I was mentioning about not living in the future, but really living in the present moment and not comparing yourself to anyone else, and just really bringing joy into everything. As long as you are happy, then that's what matters. As you can tell, health is just so much more than just food. It's all the mind, the body, the spirit, everything. What really stood out to me today also was that even though my eating disorder did a lot of damage to my body physically and mentally due to restriction and the unhealthy relationship I had with food, which the way you digest food is heavily impacted by how you feel as well. But yeah, it really takes a lot to just let that go and forgive yourself. But I forgive myself and I don't regret it at all. I'm not ashamed. I'm willing to share this with you because we're all human and we all go through things, and everything you go through is for your ultimate highest good. And I know that I went through this. It's something that my soul came here to overcome and learn from, and it's now part of my purpose, and that's maybe why I'm so passionate about healing and self-love. So he also prescribed me with some Ayurvedic herbs, which I'm so excited about. I love how they recycle newspapers and make it into a bag. So he prescribed me, and they prepared this just afterwards with some ashwagandha, ashta-churnam, liver support, and Raja hair oil. So yes, these are the 4 things, and he even prescribed when to take it, such as the ashwagandha. This is the ashwagandha. I've heard of it before. I am really excited to start taking this. This is more for the mind and nervous system to balance the vata, and you take 2 capsules after breakfast and dinner, and this is for 2 to 3 months. Said my digestive fire healing may take 2 to 3 months, although sometimes a bit longer, but yeah, as long as you really take care of your health, it will improve. This one is the ashta-churnam, which is for digestion and bloating. I actually just took a teaspoon before with some tea. It actually tastes pretty nice. I was really surprised. This one is liver support, and these are all natural, all herbs. And this is the hair oil, which I massage onto my scalp before I have a shower. I'm just so glad and grateful that I did this. It's definitely one of the best investments I've ever made. There's some traffic jam in Ubud today for some reason. Hello. You're so cute. I see you every day, don't I? Have a good evening. I also just noticed this the other day. How cute is this? Ubud is definitely not usually like this, but yeah, there are a lot of cars today. Even more cars over here. But over on this side, there is some amazing art here. Also, if you're going to exchange money here in Ubud, I highly recommend you come to the center. The rates are always better than at the airport. And today is a good day. I love these chakra banners they have here too. They have a lot. I've just come down to Veggie Karma now, which I've been before. It's a fully plant-based buffet, and they have quite a lot of options, so thankfully I can find still a lot of things that are great for my digestive system. But I do have a lovely and beautiful plate which I'm so grateful for, and it's filled with yellow rice, got lots of green peas, also pumpkin and carrot in a nice curry, and also some squash, drizzled with lots and lots and lots of peanut sauce on top, of course. And I also got this dessert already, coconut corn jelly thing, which I am so obsessed with. So I'm going to enjoy, and I think the most important thing when it comes to eating really is just enjoying the food, the feeling you put behind eating your food. If you're in Ubud, I highly recommend you check this place out. It's only 59,000 for one person for the buffet. They're so good, especially this curry. Let me know if you also use chopsticks. I always find that when I use it, I eat a lot slower as well. So I'm just getting unready now, ready for bed, and the first thing I'm going to do is take off the earrings. I'm not wearing any makeup apart from eyebrows, so I'm just going to straight up wash my face with my facial scrub. This one is from Sukin, and I'm going to tie up my hair. My evening routine is really simple. I just do skincare, apply my mum's essential oil and her hydrating cream, and then I take a shower, then I moisturize using my own moisturizer, and that's it. Oh, and brush my teeth. Also, the other day I got to meet Marie Fee and Jake Snow, who I just happened to come across at Clear Cafe, and we were having a really great chat. It was so nice to speak with other content creators, and I'll actually insert a bit of a clip that they filmed.
Kind of wonderful.
Hey Jasmine.
Hey.
How's it going on? We're filming this. It's nice to meet you here in Ubud, Jasmine.
I'm so excited.
We're just testing out Jasmine's camera. This is really
good.
cool. It's
What
so
is
small.
it?
It's a little Canon G7X.
I have to look down. It's true.
Anyway,
Might have to steal this one.
They're so kind and friendly. I really love the positivity they spread as well. And also, I realized that this is going to be my last vlog here in Ubud in Bali, because the next vlog I'm going to be going to a new destination here in Bali still. So I'm very excited to take you along to that. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog, beautiful friends. If you did, do give a thumbs up so I know, and subscribe if you haven't joined our beautiful community. I'm so grateful for you. I love you all, and take care, and I'll see you next time.